Shalom. I want to start by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak Kwadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of great millstone who taught us and me this 100% truth according to the spirits of be Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Peace and blessing to the hopeful elect out there approaching this word through the four corners of the earth in sincerity. I say Shalom. And once again, I want to say, God, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak Kwadash, giving a high Rachak Kwadash. To do the lesson on today, Lord, in the feast, you lamb and sheep of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, man. It's a brother Warga, and I just want to go into real quick, man. You know, as the scriptures say, man, occupy till I come. You know what I'm saying? Occupy till Yahweh Shai comes back, and we're occupied in these prophecies, and it's getting good out here, man. You see these things that T-Rump is doing, Mr. Triumph is doing, Nero. We see all these things that Nero is doing, man. We see the Lord moving the chess pieces, and as we see the Lord doing moving the chess pieces, you know, it'll behoove us to continue, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, continue and increase in that medicine. And what is that medicine? That medicine is prayer. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that we're supping with Yahweh Bashem Shai more and more, making sure we're getting more into the scriptures we're reading. We're taking the proper precautions, seeing all this hell that is soon is at the tip, at the iceberg, man. We're so close, man. You see all these things happening. You know, we get excited, but we always gotta maintain that healthy feel. Like, okay, we get excited, but let's make sure we doing what we gotta do as servants of Yahweh Bashem Shai, because we is finna get the hell up out of here. But what the scripture say, through much tribulation should be entered to the kingdom of heaven. And what is it said in 2 Timothy 3:1? This you should know in last day there should be perilous times. Perilous means hard to bear. We come into some hard to bear times, man. And that relationship that we have with Yahweh Bashem Shai, man, we got to continue to increase it and to continue and to marinate in it, man. You know, submerge ourselves in, you know. That's what we need to be doing, man. Properly taking the proper precautions that we be taken care of in that day, man. So I want to get a couple scriptures. I ain't had too many, but I will start off with this. It says, a prudent man, Proverbs 22:3, Salakia. It says in Proverbs 22:3, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. I'm going to read it again. A prudent man, a man that has care for the future. Does not just say where there's no vision the people perish. But guess what? You have been given the vision through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. You have been given the vision where you can put yourself in a position where you won't perish. Because a prudent man says you have care for the future. The only ones that really have care for the future are the elect. Lord, let me be those men, be the hopeful elect. So we've been put in a position to be that prudent man. You see? Because we have the vision. We're able to see what's coming down the pipe. Because as it says, the prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. You know? So we see this evil coming, but we see what's going on in the earth. We see what's going on. We see the chess pieces the Lord is moving. We see the deception that Esau is doing. We see it all, man. As it says in Matthew 24, man, if it was possible, he'll deceive his very elect. So Lord will be of the elect. But we see what's going on, man. And with us seeing what's going on, it would be smart to make sure that we, you know, doing what we got to do as service, man. Making the proper precautions. We want to be careful before all hell breaks loose. Not try to start to, you know, do right and do better when all hell breaks loose. Then you fall under the position of Proverbs 1. They should seek me early, but they shall not find me. You know? And that's early in calamity and judgment. Not before it. You know? So we got to make sure we praying, you know, being around the fire as much as possible. You know what you got to do. You know, I can't speak for no other brother, you know, but, you know, I can't say, oh, you got to do this, but you got to do that. But we, as a collectively, we all know that we got to be, you know, supping more with the Lord at the end of the day. We all have an understanding of that. And that's different in every other aspect, but definitely communion with the body is definitely one for everybody. And prayer, for sure. Prayer, you know. So I'm reading it again. A prudent man foreseeth the evil right? Evil going to bad time. We see the bad time coming. These people don't, but we see it, right? So with us being able to see this bad time, what does it says? And hideth himself. How are we going to hide ourselves? Psalm 91. You know, I'm driving right now, so I can't really pull them, but Psalm 91. You know what I'm saying? What's that one? It's another one. It says the names of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and are safe. What does it mean the names of the Lord is a strong tower? It means believing upon those names and upon the rank and the authority of those names, being in connection with those names, those individuals that have those names, being Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai, that will cause them to be a strong tower unto you, because being in communion, being associated with those beings, being associated with them, what did the Nostrils say? I no longer call you servants, but friends. We're friends of Yahweh Shai. We're going to be taken care of. Psalm 91 tells you that, man. So the prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. And we are not the simple, Lord's will, because the simple will take heed unto what's being done in the earth. They'll take heed and they will do what they got to do to make sure that we good in that day. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we are all subject to hope. So at the end of the day, we're subject to hope that Yahweh Shai got us. And on our end, we want to do as much as we can. You know what I'm saying? Give up the best sacrifice we can give through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bahasham Shai, man. I want to get this right quick. Second Peter. Salaki, hold on. I'm pulling up to my house. I'm pulling up to my crib. Salaki, hold on. Alright, this is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in an... Hold on, let me see. I think it's a little further down, actually. I turn to it. That's cool. Yeah, it's 2 Peter 3 and 10. Yeah, that's right. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. Why? Because a lot of people will be deceived, man. During the time period of, all hell for to come upon the earth, people are going to be deceived. They're going to... We see it happening right now, man. They're like I said, what they should say, peace and safety, then sudden destruction. So they're going to be in a position of being deceived about what's going on earth, not knowing what's going on in earth, and not knowing what time we're in, what the Lord's going to do. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Right? So we come into the time of the Lord finna bring forth that second death. The Lord finna bring forth that second death, which is by way of the 200 million thermonuclear missiles. Elements melted with fervent heat. We in that time. We in that season. Keep going. It says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought you to be in? That's that prudent man. Seeing then all these things shall be dissolved. How we see it? Through the lens of prophecy. By way of the Spirit. Does it not say in Revelation 19, I think it's verse 11 or 10, we had the testimony of Yahweh Shai, which is the spirit of prophecy. Before Fasai speak, we're able to speak the things that's going to happen before. But in order for us to be able to speak the things that's going to happen before, we must know what's going to happen before. And the Lord has given that to us by way of the Spirit to be able to understand these scriptures, because within these scriptures are prophecies that let you know what's going to happen before it happens. So we're able to see through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shai what's happening in earth. 2 Ezra 9. We're able to see that. So seeing that, right? These things shall be dissolved. What manner of persons are ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? And conversation means conduct. So how do you need to be acting? What do you need to be doing What do you need to be indulging in? What do you need to be, what needs to be your main occupation? What do you need to be doing? It said holy. That means separate. We need to be in a conducting ourselves. We need to be conducting ourselves separate from the world. And that is what? Supping with the Lord. Because everybody doesn't sup with the Lord. Only the elect will be supping with Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh. We need to make sure we're supping with the Lord. And that comes through all different forms. Making your lessons, reading, studying, being with the Akim, prayer. Prayer is a must. Prayer, keeping your medicine strong, communicating with Yahweh. That's what prayer is. You're begging the Lord. You're communicating with him. Begging the Lord for safety, begging the Lord for protection, begging the Lord for mercy, begging him that this food is good. Sometimes you praying to the Lord. You're not even asking for nothing. You just simply exalting his name. You want to just exalt his name. You don't praise him. Which we do that, of course, by making these videos called halal, which mean all praise. But you might, Spirit might get on you. Might, want to just, not be in the Spirit. You want to say a couple things to the Spirit, to exalt him, in the Spirit. But this is, I end with this, Luke 21:36 says, watch ye therefore, right? So we got to be watching. We got to be watching so we can know what season we in, pursuing Ecclesiastes 3. There's a time and season under the sun. So in order to know what season we in, we got to be watching what's going on earth. And we see what's going on earth, so we know what season we're in. And we know what's to come. Watch ye therefore and pray. So as we see these things happening, we got to be in a spirit of prayer. Asking the Lord for mercy, asking him for forgiveness, asking him for strength, asking him for endurance, asking him for those qualities that will allow us to be beautiful in his eyes. Asking us to fulfill the lot of the elect by calling us the hopeful elect, asking us, praying for Akim too, praying for brethren, praying that we make it, man, right? Watch ye therefore and pray always, because pray, that's that medicine, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass and stand before the Son of Man. Because it's all about being able to endure all these things in faith. Because if you don't endure all these things in faith, whether it leads to you being put to sleep, being a martyr, if you don't endure it in faith, then it will be all for nothing. The Lord's not going to reward you. If you bug out the last minute, then shit, all that hard work is gone. It's down the drain. It's given to another. So yeah, just want to make this to the power spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh. Just little exhortation, man. We see these things happening, man. We already on the right path. We just got to pray that we continue to be on the right path, man, and to level up in it, and to grow in it. Making sure that we're doing what we got to do, as brothers say, doubling down in the spirit, man. Double down, doing what we need to do. Speaking first and foremost to myself, just doing the best you can in the flesh, man. It's getting harder in the flesh. It is, but fight. We got to fight. It's all about a fight, man. So Lord is edified through the power and spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh and feed you lemon sheets of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh, man. I'm going to end off with saying, call Allah Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh B'Shem Rachakadash. When I get to my honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and to y'all, I'm going to say shalom.